Hey guys, season greetings, compliments of the season, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. Look at this amazing new recipe I have for you guys. So if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe and support me. Please, I share amazing recipes, DIYs, and a couple of other wonderful videos. You're going to learn a lot from me, and I hope to have you in the family. Thank you so much for subscribing. So, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing this new recipe. It's a delicacy that is popular in America. It's also popular in Germany and France. So stick with me as I show you how I do this. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4. So welcome back guys. As you can see, we have our potatoes, spring onions, and I also have my broccoli. And what we are going to basically do is to scrape off the peels of the potatoes. So we are going to prep all our veggies, and this is the beginning of the whole process. And we are going to make mashed potatoes, and we're also going to have some vegetables. The vegetable is basically broccoli and spring onions and just something to garnish, but the main dish is the mashed potatoes. So like I said before, this dish is popular in France, Germany, and some parts of America. It's a dish that is common in those parts of the world. It's not common in Nigeria, but I'll be trying it out. And this dish is becoming very popular in recent times. And I just want to try it out, to know what it tastes like and what it feels like to consume and to eat mashed potatoes. So I'm already feeling like I'm in the US. I'm already feeling like Adon Jakba. So guys, I'm just boiling some water and dicing my potatoes and putting them into the pot. So I'm going to boil this until it's very soft. So the idea is to get the potatoes very soft. So on to the next one. I'm prepping my broccoli. I'm just going to cut it and let's see what I can do with it. To be sincere, this is my first time like prepping broccoli in this manner. I don't even know if the leaves of broccoli are edible. I didn't ask these questions, but trust me, I'm very I'm the inquisitive type and I like to try out new things. So well, I'll just give it a try. I'll see if the leaves of the broccoli will be edible. I will use every part of the broccoli, so at the end of it all, I'll tell you what it tastes like, if the leaves are edible or if it's just the broccoli sprouts that you should eat. So guys, I'm just breaking the broccoli into bits and pieces. I'm also using my knife because some parts are really hard. I'm also adding in salt to kill all the bacteria on top of the broccoli. So that's basically how I wash my vegetables. I use salt or I use vinegar. So I'm going to wash this twice and cook. So that's my pot. I'm turning on the heat and I have water in there. I'm just adding some salt, and I'm also washing my broccoli and allow this cook. So if you're cooking your vegetables, you don't need to cook them to be very soft. At this point, I'm just boiling the water in the pot and I'll steep my broccoli. So I'm just going to cook it for like 2 to 3 minutes and get it out, simply because I'm also going to fry it. So just watch and see how we are going to proceed with this recipe. So I'll just press it down a bit because my pot is very small, and allow this cook for some time. So as we can see, my broccoli is boiling and it's still crunchy, and that's how I like it. Take a look at that. It's even turned greener. So for the next phase, I'm going to add in some spoons of my butter and I'll melt that so that I can proceed with my potatoes. So I had to transfer my potatoes to my pressure cooker because it wasn't even getting as soft as I wanted. So my pressure cooker would do the work, and I don't know why I didn't think about this in the first place. So it's gonna cook, and it's already cooked. It's soft. Take a look at it. In just 5 minutes, it was already very soft, and as soft as I wanted. So that's my piston and mortar. If you have a mashing tool, you can use that to also mash your potatoes, but this is what I have, and I'm going to start the mashing process, and this is the fun part of it. So that's how I mash my potatoes. I'm just going to pick some pieces, mash them, and transfer them into the pot where I have melted the butter. So that's the whole mashed potatoes. And I'm just thinking to myself, this meal might really be fun for kids because it's mashed. They would really love it. So you can try this recipe for your kids. They would really thank you for it. So I'm done transferring all my potatoes that I have mashed. I am going to mix the mashed potatoes with the melted butter. So this is supposed to make it very silky and also make it smoother, so that when you eat it, it's going to melt in your mouth. So I'm going to have a taste now, and basically what I'm going to add is just salt. You can add pepper, you can add whatever you want to add to garnish your potato soup. When you taste it, it will have that flavor, like it will be very flavorful. But for me, I'm just adding salt and mixing it smooth. So it's smooth enough, and I'm moving to the next phase. So what I just want to do at this stage is I just want to fry like some eggs for extra garnishing. So I'm using my butter still. I'm adding a little pinch of salt, and I'm also adding oregano to my egg. So there's no hard and fast rule for frying your eggs or this whole, you can garnish it with whatever you like. Your potatoes can be garnished with any kind of vegetable you like, but this is what I want. I want to have some eggs beside my broccoli and my mashed potatoes. So this is how I came up with my own recipe. So I'm frying my veggies now, and I started by sauteing my spring onions, adding a few drops of more oil, and adding in my boiled or parboiled broccoli. So basically you have to sauce this, season it very well. I'm adding soy sauce, adding yellow pepper. I'm also adding some oregano, and lastly I'm adding in my oyster sauce so that the broccoli would have this nice flavor. So that's the reason why I'm adding all these ingredients. So I'm going to stir fry that just for a while. So you don't need to cook or fry your vegetables for too long. So this is like 2 to 3 minutes now, and I'm just adding minced chicken, and once that looks good, I'm taking it down the heat. So this is the whole process. Everything is ready, and take a look at my mashed potato. This was yummy. It melted in my mouth, and every other person that had this meal enjoyed it. Look at the side. I've also dished some gravy that I'll be using, alongside. Trust me, this meal was really yummy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm coming up with brand new recipes and other great DIYs you are going to like. You're going to love them. Compliments of the season Thanks for watching. Do well to try out this meal. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Until my next one, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Bye.